You know, guys, sometimes in life, you come to the realization that not everything or everyone is for you. Sometimes you gotta go your separate ways. And that's why I've broken up with GoPro. So obviously this video is not sponsored because, as you guys can see, I don't have that many followers. I mean, I just hit 1,000 recently, which is why you guys should take this opportunity to go and subscribe, hit that like button if you guys enjoy this kind of content. But anyway, into the video. So here on the Picasso Moto Adventures channel, obviously I do motorcycle vlogging content, and the equipment that I'm currently using is a GoPro Hero 12, the Insta360 One RS 1-inch, and I have this microphone by Hollyland, which is a really tiny, teeny weeny little button-sized microphone, which I love, and it has this little magnet here, and it can, you know, stick to wherever you want it. It also comes with a bunch of different accessories. I really actually like this just because of the form factor and how tiny it is. But I'm moving on from some of my equipment. I'm still going to use this thing because it's awesome, but as far as the GoPro is concerned, yeah, we're going our separate ways, guys. Now, in my quest to find a new action camera for my motovlogging, I was debating one of three options: upgrading from my GoPro Hero 12 to the GoPro HERO13, or the Insta360 Ace Pro, or the DJI Action 5. So which one did I choose? Drum roll. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, dogs, cats, I decided to go with this, the DJI Action 5 Pro. And the reason I decided to go with the DJI Action 5 Pro is because this is actually a camera I've been interested in for a while, and I've been contemplating giving it a shot. So finally, I decided to roll with it and go and cop one from Best Buy. This camera is actually $50 cheaper than the GoPro, so that's one advantage already. Now, the reason I'm actually going away from the GoPro is not the typical reason that you see people leaving and abandoning GoPro. It's not because of the overheating problem, which I really didn't have a lot of issues with overheating using any of my GoPros, and I've been using them for a while now. I usually just punch in content, and I'm not usually recording consistently for hours and hours, so that's never been a factor for me. Perhaps the main reason that I broke up with GoPro is just the mounting system. Now, while the GoPro does have a good mounting system here, you have these two little legs, and it even has this little 1/4-inch threading valve that you can, or whatever the heck you call this thing, that you can put your typical tripods into. But it's just a pain taking this thing on and off every time I want to transition from taking it off of the motorcycle helmet to using it handheld to putting it onto a different device. It's just been a pain. And now I know GoPro just recently came out with a magnetic mount finally, but another reason is just the low light shooting. Because as you guys can see, I'm chocolate. So if I'm against a dark background and I'm recording with a GoPro, I'm probably going to disappear into the background or look like a Hershey Kiss or something. Yeah, Bill's over here listening to me tell racist jokes on myself. Sometimes when I'm riding and I look at my video footage, especially if it's like a cloudy day or if I'm in the shade, my video will kind of just not look very pleasing to the eye. With the slightly bigger sensor and good performance in low light conditions, I felt like this is what I wanted to roll with. Also, if you want to use the GoPro in any type of vlogging capacity, you know, you have to separately purchase the media mod and encase it around it, lock it into place, and then attach the accessories. Well, that's a thing of the past now because I also copped this guy, the DJI Mic Mini. I just found it cool that I could pair these things together without having to use or attach any wires. Free of entanglements, ask Will Smith. I'm not going to say anything about Jada because, you know, I don't want Will Smith running up on me trying to slap me. But I just think that this camera will be much better suited for my needs, because sometimes when I'm riding my motorcycle and I get to these destinations, I want to show the food that I'm eating, because sometimes I'm eating very beautiful, delicious food. So I want to be able to show that and just improve my low light performance. It's like performance enhancement camera, you know? And I'm really looking forward to having the magnetic mount and be able to seamlessly transfer my camera from my helmet to a tripod or whatever other accessory I want to, without having to twist and turn that little thing or sneak my fingers in behind the helmet and pry off the little rubber part and pull the thing apart and slip it out. So that's the reason why I had to go with this. Okay, so now let's unbox this thing. This is definitely going to be a lot better and more comfortable and lighter on my motorcycle helmet, which is already heavy. Another thing that I absolutely love, which I think DJI took a page from their drone battery holder. For the GoPro, this is what your battery storage looks like. You have these two things that if you shake it hard enough would absolutely just fall out. But look at this thing. It's like a pack of chewing gum or something. You don't have to worry about your batteries rolling around. It's nice and smooth and small. Also, instead of having to screw your little mount off and pull the little rubber thing down and pry your GoPro out from between your helmet and camera, look at this thing. Welcome to the future, baby. And to release it, you just press the sides and it pops off. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. It also comes with a little tripod here. Another cool feature about the DJI Action 5 is that if you use this little housing here, you can just connect your camera to it and you can mount it vertical. And now you can make your TikTok or Instagram videos.